In the quiet corners of the soul, a connection can emerge that is both deeply healing and incredibly challenging. The twin flame journey is not a simple tale of two hearts meeting and living happily ever after. It is a path marked by intense emotional growth, soul-searching revelations, and moments that both uplift and break the spirit. This union, often described as the meeting of two halves of one soul, carries a brightness that illuminates the inner world and a sorrow that exposes long-hidden wounds. It is a journey that invites us to explore our most vulnerable selves, learn to embrace our shadows, and transform our deepest pain into wisdom. Today, we will explore the saddest aspect of this profound connection and get to see the pain that arises when our inner demons are reflected in the eyes of our twin flame. Let's start. Number 1, the mirror pain and facing unhealed wounds. When twin flames meet, they serve as mirrors reflecting everything that lies within. In this reflection, the joy and light are matched by the shadows of past hurts and unhealed traumas. The mirror pain is not a cruel trick. It is a necessary call to look at parts of ourselves we have long ignored. In the presence of a twin flame, old insecurities and deep-seated fears become visible. Every flaw and every hidden sorrow is brought into clear focus. This exposure can be unsettling, even overwhelming, because it forces us to confront the parts of our being we often keep hidden behind layers of protection. Yet this confrontation is where healing begins. As painful as it is to face these inner demons, the mirror pain offers an opportunity to embrace vulnerability and start the process of true transformation. In this raw reflection, you are invited to see not only your shortcomings, but also the strength that comes from acknowledging them. The pain here is a wake-up call, a sign that there is unfinished work within your soul that needs attention. It is a reminder that love, in its purest form, is not about avoiding discomfort, but about growing stronger through it. During these moments of reflection, it is important to stay present. Each encounter with your shadow is an invitation to release old patterns and to heal the wounds that have long festered. This process may not be quick or easy, but with every tear shed and every moment of raw honesty, you are paving the way for deeper inner harmony. Embracing the mirror pain means accepting that every flaw is a part of your journey and that each painful reflection carries the seed of profound transformation. In time, these scars will not be signs of weakness, but of a soul that has faced its deepest fears and emerged more resilient. Number 2, the heartache of separation. Separation is a frequent and painful aspect of the twin flame journey. Even when the connection feels undeniable, there are times when distance, whether physical, emotional, or spiritual, creates a void that is hard to bear. The longing for the other becomes a constant companion, and each day apart can deepen the ache in the heart. This separation is not merely about missing a presence. It is about feeling incomplete, as if a vital part of your soul is out of reach. The pain of separation is born from the intensity of the bond. When two souls share such a deep connection, every moment together carries immense significance. Thus, every moment apart leaves behind a noticeable gap. The absence of the other can lead to a persistent feeling of loneliness and the nagging fear that the connection might never fully reunite. Yet, it is during these periods of solitude that much inner work takes place. The silence of separation offers a space to heal, reflect, and rediscover parts of yourself that may have been lost in the intensity of union. In these quiet moments, you are invited to nurture your own being. The space left by your twin flame is not a void, but fertile ground for personal growth. Although the longing can be overwhelming, it also provides a chance to build inner resilience and self-reliance. Learning to be whole on your own is a vital part of the journey, preparing you for a reunion that is rooted in mutual growth rather than dependency. Embracing separation with all its sorrow means understanding that every challenge is a stepping stone toward becoming the fullest version of yourself. It is a reminder that while the heart may ache in the present, every moment of solitude contributes to the eventual healing and strengthening of the connection. Number 3, the fear of loss and abandonment. A constant undercurrent in the twin flame experience is the fear of loss, a deep-seated anxiety that the connection might vanish or that one might be left behind. This fear is not baseless. It stems from the sheer intensity of the bond, where each moment together is imbued with immense significance. The vulnerability that comes with opening your heart so completely also opens you up to the pain of potential separation or abandonment. This fear can make even the smallest disagreements or moments of distance seem like harbingers of a final farewell. Living with this fear demands an ongoing practice of inner trust. It requires acknowledging that the intensity of your connection naturally brings up anxieties and that these emotions are a normal part of such a profound journey. At its core, the fear of loss reminds you of the value you place on the relationship. However, if left unchecked, it can create a cycle of overthinking and insecurity that overshadows the beauty of the bond. The challenge lies in balancing the need for closeness with the awareness that every relationship, even one as deep as this, must navigate moments of uncertainty. To ease this fear, it is essential to anchor yourself in your own worth and resilience. Regular moments of quiet reflection help to reinforce the understanding that your value is inherent and not solely defined by the presence of your twin flame. Over time, as you nurture your inner strength, the anxiety surrounding potential loss can begin to soften. It is in the gentle acceptance of life's uncertainties that you find the space to trust in the enduring power of the connection. While the fear of loss may never fully vanish, it can gradually transform into a quiet confidence, a belief that no matter what challenges arise, the union of souls endures beyond temporary separations. Number 4, the illusion of permanence. At the beginning of the twin flame journey, the connection often feels unbreakable, as though it is destined to remain unchanged forever. This illusion of permanence creates an expectation that nothing can disrupt the bond. However, life is fluid, and even the deepest connections are subject to change. The eventual realization that nothing lasts exactly as imagined can be profoundly disheartening. The shattering of this illusion forces you to confront the reality that change is the only constant. This painful truth is a reminder that every relationship must evolve over time. The idea that your twin flame union will remain fixed in a state of perfect harmony is a comforting fantasy that rarely withstands the tests of life. The grief that comes with letting go of this ideal is part of the journey toward deeper understanding. Accepting that impermanence is inherent in all things allows you to appreciate each moment for what it is, a transient, beautiful experience rather than a guaranteed forever. Facing this reality calls for a gentle shift in perspective. Instead of mourning the loss of an unchanging connection, you are invited to celebrate the evolution of both yourself and the union. Each phase of change carries its own lessons and gifts. Embracing impermanence means learning to treasure every fleeting moment, understanding that the beauty of the connection lies in its dynamic nature. While the end of one phase may feel like a loss, it also heralds the beginning of a new chapter, one where growth and renewal replace static expectations with a fluid, ever-unfolding reality. 5. The uncertainty of reunion. Among the most painful aspects of the twin flame journey is the uncertainty of reunion. The deep, soul-level connection between twin flames creates an undeniable pull toward union, yet the path is rarely straightforward. The longing for harmony and togetherness is met with an unpredictable reality, where timing and external circumstances often feel beyond your control. This uncertainty can be overwhelming, making it difficult to fully embrace the present moment when the future remains unclear. The unpredictable nature of individual healing plays a significant role in this uncertainty. Both twin flames must undergo deep transformation before they can come together in a lasting, harmonious union. Yet personal growth does not follow a fixed timeline. Each person moves at their own pace, guided by their unique lessons and challenges. Even if the connection feels powerful and undeniable, it does not always mean that reunion will happen quickly. There may be periods of separation that seem endless, leaving you wondering when or if reunion will ever occur. This state of waiting can feel like an emotional storm, one moment filled with hope, the next consumed by doubt and sorrow. External circumstances also add to the uncertainty. Life's responsibilities, personal commitments, or even geographical distance may prevent reunion from happening as soon as you desire. These barriers can make it feel as though fate is keeping you apart, testing your patience and faith. The unpredictability of the journey makes it difficult to plan ahead, leaving you suspended between longing and surrender. Each day becomes a delicate balance between trusting the connection and wrestling with fear that it may never materialize in the way you hope. Learning to navigate this uncertainty is a fundamental part of the twin flame experience. While the unknown may feel unsettling, it also offers an opportunity to cultivate trust, both in the divine timing of your journey and in yourself. Instead of searching for definitive answers, the path calls you to focus on your own growth and inner peace. By shifting your attention inward, you create a stronger foundation for yourself, regardless of when reunion takes place. Each step you take towards self-healing strengthens the connection, even if you cannot yet see the full picture. Finding comfort in the unknown is not easy, but it is essential. It requires a deep surrender to the mystery of the twin flame path, recognizing that not every question will have an immediate answer. The uncertainty itself holds a lesson. It teaches patience, resilience, and the ability to find wholeness within yourself. Reunion is not just about coming together with your twin flame. It is about becoming the version of yourself that is ready for true, lasting union. By embracing the present moment and trusting the journey, you transform uncertainty into a powerful tool for growth and self-discovery. 6. The challenge of personal growth. The twin flame journey is an intense and relentless call to evolve. It does not allow you to remain stagnant or hold on to outdated versions of yourself. Instead, it forces you to confront everything that no longer serves you. Old beliefs, unhealthy attachments, and fears that keep you from stepping into your highest self. This transformation is both beautiful and painful. It requires letting go of familiar aspects of your identity, even when doing so feels like losing a part of yourself. Growth is rarely comfortable. It asks you to move beyond your comfort zone and face the emotions you may have avoided for years. As you shed past wounds, limiting beliefs, and patterns that no longer align with your soul's purpose, you may experience a deep sense of loss. There is grief in transformation, as it often means leaving behind relationships, habits, or ways of thinking that once felt safe. The process is not always linear. Progress may feel slow, and setbacks can be discouraging. However, every painful moment is an opportunity to rise into a more authentic version of yourself. This evolution is not just about personal healing. It is necessary for the twin flame connection to flourish. A true and lasting reunion can only happen when both individuals have grown enough to sustain a balanced, harmonious relationship. If one or both partners resist change, the connection may continue to experience cycles of separation. The universe will continue to present lessons until they are fully integrated. Accepting this truth can be challenging, especially when transformation feels overwhelming or never-ending. But resisting growth only delays the inevitable. The twin flame path is designed to push you toward your highest potential, whether you feel ready or not. The challenge of personal growth also brings deep moments of clarity and self-discovery. As you release old wounds, you begin to understand yourself in ways you never have before. You recognize patterns that once held you back and develop the strength to break free from them. This journey teaches resilience, emotional strength, and the ability to stand fully in your own power. Even when growth feels painful, it is ultimately leading you towards something greater, a deeper, more profound love, both for yourself and your twin flame. Embracing change means learning to trust the process, even when it feels uncertain or difficult. It means honoring your evolution, allowing yourself to grieve the past while also welcoming the new. Every step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to alignment with your true self. In the end, personal growth is not just a requirement of the twin flame journey, it is its very essence. By embracing this transformation, you open the door to a love that is not only beautiful, but also strong enough to endure the tests of time. Number 7, the weight of destiny. A powerful and often overwhelming aspect of the twin flame connection is the sense that everything is predestined. This feeling of cosmic significance can lift you up with purpose, yet it also carries the burden of inevitability. The awareness that your meeting is woven into a larger plan brings both comfort and sorrow. While it suggests that every challenge and joy is meant to guide you toward a higher understanding, it also imposes a pressure that can feel insurmountable at times. Living under the weight of destiny means accepting that every step, each moment of pain and delight, is part of a larger, mysterious design. The realization that your union is not a random occurrence, but a significant piece of a grand tapestry can be both inspiring and daunting. It asks you to surrender to a process that is often beyond your control. This surrender can be bittersweet, as it forces you to accept that not every moment will be perfect, and that the path may include more darkness than light before leading to a higher state of unity. Yet, within this heaviness, there is also a deep sense of purpose. Embracing the destiny of your twin flame connection means recognizing that even the most challenging experiences contribute to your evolution. Each hardship, each moment of uncertainty is a stepping stone toward becoming the fullest version of yourself. While the burden of destiny may feel heavy, it is also a guide, a reminder that every trial, every tear is part of a sacred journey toward a union that transcends ordinary love.